Rihanna reacts to questions about whether or not she attended the Diddy freak-off parties. We're going to get into that and all things Rihanna, Jay-Z, Diddy, connections. We're going to do all of that. So don't worry, girl. This video is jam-packed with tea, and I'm so here for it. But before we get into that, please let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend who got you covered with all things pop culture, from Diddy to the Kardashians to the Biebers to Britney Spears, you name it, I'm covering it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. By the way, best friend, if you guys can see, the decorations are a little different. My husband and I were preparing for our Hocus Pocus night, where we watch Hocus Pocus with our friends. We eat candies, we do little games. So, you know, we're decorating right now for Halloween. So, you know, it's a bit messy with the cables and stuff. But girl, listen, we go all out for Halloween, honey. Listen, movie night at our place is freaking amazing. I'll admit it myself. But anyways, girl, we got to talk about Diddy, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. When Rihanna was stepping out of a restaurant, she was asked by paparazzi if she ever attended the Diddy freak-off parties. And this is what she said.
Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-offs? That's crazy.
So she responded with, "That's crazy." But is it really that crazy, girl? Is it really that crazy to think that you have ever attended any of those, you know, alleged parties? Now, maybe not the freak-offs, but I'm sure she's attended some, you know, Diddy events, right? So I Googled Rihanna and Diddy. These are the only pictures that I found. Now, the only connection to Diddy is, of course, Jay-Z, but also Cassie. So it seems like Rihanna and Cassie were really good friends. They attended fashion shows together, but there's not a lot of party videos together. There is an award show video of Diddy and Rihanna dancing, but I did not find any type of Rihanna white party Diddy event at all. Now listen, Rihanna is a huge mystery. She has not released an album in years. And there's been a lot of conspiracies as to why she hasn't released an album. And some people are connecting it to the music industry. So the theory that Rihanna tried to send a message about the music industry in 2016, the short film begins with Rihanna playing with children in a white room. In the first scene, it seems very welcoming and very in peace and very sweet and, just very kind. And the children playing and smiling. And a lot of people believe that this is like representing Rihanna's life before the music industry. Kids start to get a little scared, right? And they walk through this door, right? And then you find Rihanna picking up a key, which obviously has R8 on it, and it represents her 8th studio album. And the next thing you know, Rihanna's in a room, and it's sort of like a music studio. She puts her hands, on the board, and then she starts acting like, girl, like she needs a need of a freaking exorcist. And then several men behind her, appear, and it is said that is the music industry controlling her as a puppet, allegedly, girl. There's always been little things that she has said throughout the years, especially about Jay-Z. These are some of the most alarming things that I found that she said about Jay-Z.
Yeah, she said, "We don't sing songs here, we sing artists." And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, "And we're interested." And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, this lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So,
it bring about. And when she walked in the office, I was like, she just had, it was just something about her. It was just, she had this, it was just something about it. And then she performed the song, and I was like, okay. Okay. Then, we sat down and we talked, and they were talking about how she would stay in the studio and try to get the verse over, and then come back the next day. I was like, oh, work ethic, everything is there. So we signed it that night. We didn't let her leave the office.
Really?
The 3 in the morning was when that contract got signed. So from the meeting around 3, 4 in the afternoon, we signed it by 3 in the morning.
Wow.
That day, I was absolutely certain.
I believe there's so much that has gone on behind the scenes in the music industry. I believe that there's so many things that we don't know about. Now, the new 120 new alleged victims coming out, their lawyers has said that allegedly there's a lot of household names that are going to be exposed, and that it's going to rock Hollywood.
You're going to name names in these lawsuits. As of now, do you have celebrity names?
I do. Names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. No, the defendants in these cases we're going to file will include anyone, of course, who engaged in the assault or exploitation, anyone who participated in such in any way, anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct, anyone who was in the room and watched it happen but made no effort to stop it, any venue or venue owner who was aware of what was going on but failed to stop it, any individual or entity who knew about the conduct and benefited from it but did nothing to report it or stop it, and any individual or entity who covered it up or helped cover it up.
This is not going to be the last time that a celebrity's asked about this. In fact, there's a new report on page 6 that alleges that A-listers are allegedly not sleeping well over fears they could be named in the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuits. So it says here, some of America's biggest music executives are said to be panicking as a top attorney has warned that high-profile accomplices of Sean Diddy Combs will be named in a new wave of accuser suits, and the names will shock you. Many people at the highest level, including artists, executives, managers, and others, are not sleeping well right now, Brian Friedman told page 6. Those who have knowingly allowed and or encouraged the behavior while remaining silent should be concerned. Continues to say, I represent a number of people who have been concerned about being wrongfully mentioned or rumored to be a part of this just by an association unrelated to any wrongdoing. They don't want to be part of some rumor mill because they have some entanglement connections to Combs. The music industry's most famous CEO, Sir Lucian Grange, and his company Universal Music Group have already defeated offensively false claims they aided and abetted Combs that were made in lawsuit back in May. Quote, people who worked with Diddy very closely, I'm sure they're terrified, and God knows what they were around, a music industry told page 6. Everyone knows someone who was at a party with Diddy. There must be 5,000 people who could have seen anything remotely bad that they worried they should have reported, one Hollywood legal source added. Rather than losing sleep, worrying about their name being mentioned in this case, Friedman is now encouraging anyone falsely rumored to be involved with Combs or his parties to seek legal representation. I believe that this is just the beginning. Rihanna's getting asked, the Kardashians are losing millions of followers, Justin Bieber is practically being forced by all of the internet to come out and say if something allegedly happened to him, Usher's allegedly deleting tweets. I mean, there are so many things that celebrities are worried about that is going to come out that I believe if Diddy goes down, when he goes down, all of Hollywood that had anything to do with Diddy will be going down. Now, of course, everyone, you know, we have to admit there's a lot of conspiracies. There's a lot of different theories. There's so many things being rumored and we don't know what is true, what is not true. But listen, if Diddy did what he did to Cassie, I'm sure a lot is true, and I'm sure where there's smoke, there's fire, and that is my opinion. And I do believe that Diddy was the ringleader of all of Hollywood. I mean, his parties were legendary. He had people from all walks of life in the Hollywood industry come to his parties. I'm sure someone saw something. Now, the question is, why are they so silent? What is actually going on that is forbidding them from speaking out? Well, the rumor is that it's the alleged tapes, that Diddy has tapes on absolutely everyone. So that is why they are terrified, allegedly. That is why a lot of them are still following Diddy on Instagram. That is why everyone is being silent. So, you know, with Rihanna saying that's crazy, I mean, it's really not that crazy to think that a huge celebrity like Rihanna, you know, must have seen something, must have heard something, you know. But listen, we'll see what happens. I just feel like Hollywood is shaking in their boots. But you know what, girl? For a long time, money, ego, and power and bad people have run Hollywood. And I think it's time for these people to go down. Now, maybe, you know what? All of the fans are saying that Rihanna is an alleged victim herself. Everything she went through with Jay-Z. I think that Rihanna has been so, like, reclusive in the music industry because I just don't believe she wants to get back into it. And I think that is why the album has taken so long, because I just feel like she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you guys up to today? Let me know as well. We're going to continue to decorate for Halloween. Our Hocus Pocus night is coming on. I was thinking about maybe if you guys want me to like vlog it, I could do it, and maybe I could like, you know, just kind of put it out there. You guys often ask like, you know, that, you know, to show you guys a little bit more about me. So if we can do that, we take Halloween and all holidays very serious in this home, okay? So what we do for Hocus Pocus basically is we gather with our friends and we decorate the house very spooky. I can show you the decorations if you want. A lot of pumpkin stuff, you know, since it's Hocus Pocus, we do like, you know, witches themed, and we have like the three Winifred Sanderson, Mary, and Sarah's wigs up here. So we do all of that. We take it very serious. We don't joke around when it comes to Hocus Pocus or Halloween. And then we just tell everyone to bring like a snack, like a spooky snack, an appetizer, a dessert. So if you guys want me to vlog that, I could definitely do that, because you guys have been saying like, Sebastian, you know, the topics have been so tense and so, you know, serious. This is a very serious subject, but if I can add a little light here and there, then of course I will do it for you. Anyways, girl, I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.